Last week's winner, Andy Clower, 6 in points as Sanchez and Sabowski get ready to bring the field to life for heat race number 1. And it will be Sanchez with the race lead off of turn number 2, but here comes Luke Silver down to his inside, Adam Ector to his outside, so top 3 drivers duking it out right now with Silver and Etcher. Sanchez went up the racetrack. That car almost turned straight right into the wall, and he falls all the way back to the tail of the field. And also, Michael Sabowski with more issues here. Had issues during the hot laps, also issues last week. Blew a motor last week is what he said. Issues in hot laps, pulled it off the racetrack, now pulls it off after 1 lap, started outside of row number 1, and Sanchez just could not get that 37 car turn on the opening laps. See him still having issues back in the pack, getting passed up by Steve Duffy as Adam Ector is your race leader off of 2 with Luke Silver in second. Then they're side by side behind them for third. It's John Morris down to the inside of the 15S Speedway Madrid as Madrid going to try to take over that third spot and clear Morris off of turn number 4. Almost made some contact that time, did Madrid, and Morris off of 4. Will be Madrid now hanging on that third spot. I think I just saw Madrid's hand go out the window, actually make a little sign to the 11 FC, so keep a close eye on that battle there between the 11 FC of Morris and the 15 Speed Madrid as Luke Silver now starting to reel in Adam Ector in the number 99. Top 4 drivers all in the front straightaway. You can almost throw a blanket over as they work their way into turn number 1. It's Adam Ector right now showing the way over Luke Silver by about 2 car lengths as they come off of turn number 2. That last time at the line, the gap was only about half a second between your top 4. From Ector all the way back to John Morris as they race their way down the front straightaway once again into turn number 1. It's still Adam Ector hanging on that top spot. Luke Silver, though, once again going to look down the inside. Can't quite get any goody traction off of turn number 2 can Luke Silver. So Adam Ector a lot better drive off the corners so far here off of both 4 and 2. But Luke Silver picks up a ton of speed right now through 3 and 4. We'll look at him through 1 and 2. Luke Silver comes right up to the back bumper, going to lose a little bit right here. And actually didn't lose any bit right there. He stayed right there on the back bumper of the 99 of Adam Ector as we got one car slowing up top. It is Ronnie Sanchez in the 37. He will come to a complete stop almost as the yellow flag will fly. As we look for the green flag at the cone, it's in the air. We're underway. Some beating and banging already there with John Morris and Speedy Madrid. Don't you keep an eye on those 2 drivers there. I thought Madrid made a hand signal when he passed Morris earlier on as Luke Silver now looks to the inside of Adam Ector off of turn 2. That's a battle for the top spot here on this green-white checker finish. As they come to the line, it will be 1 more lap to go. White flag in the air this time for the 99 of Adam Ector. Can he hang on to that top spot over the 101 of Luke Silver? They work their way off of turn number 2. Silver right there down the inside of Ector. Ector going to get the drive off. Have about a half a car length on him as going to turn number 3. But Silver once more drives it in deep. Got on the binders, though, to avoid making contact. That's going to allow Adam Ector to drive away off of 4. He'll win. Heat race number 1 for your sport mods over Silver, Madrid, and Morris. So first time we've had Jesse Johnson with us here in the 2021 season, and Johnson racing number 7. He's going to lead the field to green here with James Miley to his outside. Green flags in the air. We're underway. Another 8 laps coming at you here in heat race number 2. See a little bit of smoke coming out of the backside of that 7S of Johnson as he gets slipped by the number 34 of Miley. Now here comes Scott Francoeur down to his inside. The 75 red and the 7 red of Francoeur and Johnson battling side by side for second. It will be Francoeur with the advantage in turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, race leader will be the 34 of James Miley, followed by Francoeur and the 7 of Jesse Johnson. Then will be the 25J of Jonathan Jensen. Now sneaking past that 7 of Johnson. So Johnson having a little bit of issues on the racetrack, getting passed up by the first 3 cars. They're starting this race on the pole. He's got Chad Stewart down his inside now. 0-5 of Chad Stewart down to the inside of Johnson. Trying to get past him for 4th. They stay side by side on the racetrack. Get Heath Dry and Rex Hazley right now running 6th and 7th. Rex Hazley, your points leader right now. Not very strong run for him here in the early going of this heat race. As usually we see Rex Hazley in heat race action. Makes up a lot of his points actually. That usually comes home with a top 3 finish. Right now Rex Hazley off the pace a little bit. Looks like in that 0-6 car. That's James Miley and Scott Francoeur. They're getting ready to battle out for the race lead with Jonathan Jensen right there, ready to pounce as well in the 25. Those top 3 drivers, they go into turn number 1. It's going to be Francoeur down the inside of Miley as Miley got a little tight right there on his nose shot up the racetrack, got it back down the front straight, or down the back straight. But here comes Scott Francoeur, though. He's still stuck right there to his driver's side door. Off of turn number 4. Francoeur down low, Miley up top. It will be Miley with the advantage right now by half a car length going back into turn number 1. We'll see if that car has the handle through turns 1 and 2. Looks like a lot cleaner corner that time than was the previous lap, with Francoeur now in second. Third, still Jonathan Jensen. Those top 3, they've broken away from Jesse Johnson, who's starting now to finally find his own in that number 7 car and actually reeled the top 3 back in after starting on the pole earlier on. And that smoke continues to pour out of his car. Here comes Heath Dry down the inside of Johnson. As he goes to the inside of him, Chad Stewart also going to try to flex his muscle as well. Contact maybe between Stewart and Johnson. They both drive off of turn number 2. But it will be Chad Stewart moving to that 5th spot. Johnson back to 6th. So announcer curse for Jesse Johnson as the white flag flies for James Miley. Can hang on to that race lead over the 75 of Scott Francoeur. He comes off of turn number 2 holding a pretty steering wheel that time. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. James Miley on the 34, driver out of Queen Creek, Arizona. That Diversified Metal Fabrication Roadrunner Pacing and Asphalt Maintenance 34 gets it done here tonight in heat race number 2 over Scott Francoeur, Jonathan Jensen, Heath Dry, and Chad Stewart. Dirtwork Stats, JDJ Speed, BHE 75C of Beau Partain. Green flag in the air. We're underway once again here. 8 laps the distance for the Sport Mods. Ty Weiner will lead the field off of turn number 4 as you see him almost bunched up there. Andy Clower looking very fast as well in that 2nd spot. That's the Ericksons right now running 2nd and 3rd side by side, with Clay Erickson moving into that 3rd spot. Beau Partain, he's already moved up to the 4th position. We're starting this race back in the 7th position. Last night got taken out of races. Clay Erickson almost went around in turn number 2, about took out Beau Partain right there. As Beaupartain's contact was definitely made, actually straightened out the 96E of Clay Erickson, as Beau Partain able to drive away now from the DB 96E of Clay Erickson. Then it's going to be Ty Widener out front, Andy Clower in that 2nd spot, Partain in 3rd. 14 will be Justin Erickson with Clay Erickson in 5th. In the 6th, bringing up the rear is Brian Miller in the 22. And these drivers just following each other's tire tracks right now here in this 3rd and final heat race of the night for the Sport Mods. No change up front. It's been Ty Widener since the drop of the green flag. Right now, Ty Widener has himself a 1-second advantage, 1.018 seconds over last week's main event winner, Andy Clower, who's getting a charge from Beau Partain. Just don't think it's going to be enough laps here, as we will have 2 laps to go. See if Partain can't work his way around the 25 of Clower. So they work their way down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go here in this 3rd and final heat race for your Sport Mods. IMCA modified heat race action coming up next here at Arizona Speedway, with Widener out front by still a little bit over 1 second. Partain, though, giving a hard charge to that 25 of Clower, though. We'll see if he has anything for him. Here's the white flag flies this time for Widener. Widener, your race leader, but the battle is on for that 2nd spot. Beau Partain, he is there, washes up the racetrack there, just a bit of a turn or 2. Might have just solidified it for Clower to hang on to that 2nd position. For in heat race number 3, it will be Widener winning, followed by Clower, Partain, Justin Erickson, and Clay Erickson round out your top 5, and Brian Miller comes home in 6th.